Welcome, Hoosier fans, to this Wednesday edition of Banner Morning, your daily rundown of IU basketball news and notes. I'm Jared Morris, host of the Assembly Call, and we're now just 13 days away from Chicago State. In team news, there is a new owner of the gold practice jersey. Indiana tweeted a picture on Tuesday night showing Romeo Langford rising for a jump shot in front of the 5 championship banners while wearing the gold jersey. Juwan Morgan was the first recipient of the gold jersey, and he mentioned at Big Ten Media Day that Romeo was not happy to have come in second before vowing to take it from him. It looks like Indiana's highly regarded freshman made good on his promise. In less exciting news, Indiana and Tom Ostrom's name surfaced in a recent article at the Kansas City Star about the federal college basketball corruption trial. The article cited text messages that were read to the judge during a private sidebar, but not read in open court to the gallery or jury. The cited texts were not from Ostrom himself, but rather from someone else who was relaying a conversation he claimed to have had with the IU associate head coach. The subject was the recruitment of Silvio De Sousa, and Indiana being, quote, willing to do what it takes, unquote, to recruit him. Now, it's important to note that Indiana was never publicly linked to De Sousa's recruitment, and there is nothing beyond circumstantial assumptions to explain what Ostrom may have meant by the alleged but unconfirmed statement. But obviously, any involvement at all in this trial is cause for concern and some additional questions. Right now, though, with only this one bit of hearsay to go off of, it seems prudent for us as IU fans to keep our collective guard up, but exercise patience before jumping to any conclusions. In preseason award news, the AP announced its preseason All-America team on Tuesday, and while no Hoosiers made the team, as expected, one IU player did appear in the receiving vote section, Romeo Langford. He received 1 vote. 2 Big Ten players made the team, Purdue's Carson Edwards and Wisconsin's Ethan Happ. Meanwhile, the official March Madness Twitter account has been conducting a fan vote to determine the preseason player of the year. It's now down to the championship matchup, and Juwan Morgan made it as a number 15 seed. He is facing Tennessee's Grant Williams, the number 13 seed, in the final round. Voting takes place today. Go to @MarchMadness to place your vote for Juwan. And in player analysis, Inside the Hall continued its player-by-player previews with Ben Ladner discussing Justin Smith. One element of Smith's game that was underrated last year was his defense. As Ladner explains, it could be the most valuable ability he brings to the table this season. Quote, even if Zach McRoberts remains Archie Miller's preferred option on scoring wings, Smith could emerge as Indiana's most dynamic and important defender. His versatility increases Miller's lineup flexibility as he can trust Smith to handle any defensive assignment handed to him. Unquote. For the links mentioned in this edition of Banner Morning, visit assemblycall.com. And remember to use the URL iutickets.shop to visit SeatGeek for the best prices on IU basketball tickets. That's iutickets.shop, promo code ASSEMBLY for $20 off your first purchase. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new edition of Banner Morning. Until then, keep your elbows in and your eyes on the rim, and go Hoosiers.